What's up, everyone? ODC, that's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your G.I. Joe action figure needs. Whether it's vintage or new, BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's up, everyone? ODC, that's me here, and today's review we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra Snake Eyes action figure with Timber. He does include a bunch of accessories, but we'll get to that in a second. Just taking a look at the packaging really quick. There's actually three versions of the Snake Eyes in Pursuit of Cobra. There's like one with like a bunch of ninja weapons and stuff like that. There's this one that came with Timber, and then there was another one which everyone pretty much adores, which is the go-to, I guess, best Snake Eyes figure that's ever been released, which is actually going to be re-released in the 50th anniversary line that was, I think, in a 2-pack with Storm Shadow. It's going to be released in November, so that's pretty cool. Sorry, I like brain farted there for a second. I was trying to think of a way to segue into JoeCon, because that's when they released the news that it was going to come out in November. But there's his read-up in the back. Not much to read, really. So there you go with that. I really love these Pursuit of Cobra dioramas. They look really cool. I think I say that every single time I look at these packages, but I just dig them. But let's not waste any more time. We'll get Snake Eyes out of the package, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back with Snake Eyes out of package with Timber and all of his accessories. I gotta say, he looks pretty cool. There's something off about this figure, and I can't quite peg it yet. Maybe by the end of the review I'll be able to peg it, but there's something is a little awkward about this figure. But just taking a look at Timber, the first things first, I don't quite know if I like the face on Timber. It looks too skinny, and he's always kind of looking down. He does have a feature where if you push this tail down, his head moves up a little bit. But the problem is that his head can actually move back further than just right there. His head can actually move way further up. And I'm pushing the tail all the way down, like so. But his head can move further back if you push it. So I guess, I don't know, maybe the mechanism is just messed up in the lever system here, but I don't know. I'm not digging these eyes. What the hell is going on with Timber's eyes? I don't know. Granted, this isn't probably the highlight of the figure, but Jesus, it's one ugly ass dog, or wolf, I should say. Here he is compared to Junkyard. And he's a little bit larger than Junkyard, which I think he should be. A rat and a wolf here, basically. Or a husky, or I think I'm pretty sure he's a wolf. It looks very wolfish. But he's like always staring at the ground. Like, what are you looking at? Look up. Especially if you got this menacing, teeth showing face, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. The head cannot swivel or anything like that. It's just pretty much, that's about it. I would say the paint looks decent on the body, but once you get to the face, it's like, holy woof. And one eye is like on one, I don't know, it's like down here, and then the other eye is like popping out the side of his head. It looks very awkward. But he does come with a sheath for his sword, and it just plugs right into his back right here, and you can angle it any way you want, and it's actually deep enough where it sits in there nicely and doesn't pop right out like some sheaths do on figures. He comes with, I believe this is a G36, and it comes with a scope on there. Looks pretty good. And then he comes with 2 submachine guns, or if you want to call them Uzis. I think Uzis are Mac 10s. I think Mac 10s are... I'm pretty sure these are Uzis. But he also comes with his katana. And you can just slide it in. Just slide it on in. And it sits in there pretty nice so it doesn't just fall out. You kind of have to use some force to, you know, push it a little bit, but no big deal there. It looks good. Let's see how well he holds his submachine guns. Where's the... There it is. Okay. I do have to say that the paint detail on his coat looks really good. Oops. I'm fluffing up. I'm fluffing up. There we go. He really does hold these very nicely. Can't quite get his arms to go in though. I think it's due to this stupid coat. I don't know if I like that. I think that's probably some of the issues here is this coat's getting in the way of his arm articulation. You almost have to go like this and then... But then I guess it looks kind of awkward, him doing that. Oh no, it looks a lot better. Actually, that fixes a lot of problems. He's still aiming kind of downward from the side. It looks a little bit awkward, but not the worst in the world, I guess. Looks pretty cool like that. Okay, let's get that out of there. Let's see if he can two-hand his G36. Yeah, he holds the G36 pretty well. Let's see if he can two-hand it. Can he two-hand it? Can he two-hand it? The Candyman can... No, he can't. Oh my god, he can't. Oh my god, damn. He cannot get his hand over there. I don't think he can get his hand over due to the coat. So maybe that's the big drawback of this figure, is that he can't really two-hand it. So maybe this is kind of useless. I'll have to give this to someone else then. I'll just give him the submachine guns for now, and that'll have to do. So there you go with that. As far as his articulation, I'm going to go through it just to see if he's got anything different. His head can swivel, obviously. Can't... Oh, the visor does go up. Sorry about that. The head can't really look up, but it can look down a little bit. It can also... no, it can't really tilt either. We got a little job turkey up in here. And then we got his arms go up, down. They can swivel full 360 if you need them to. Single bend at the elbow, a swivel at the elbow, a wrist rotation. I'm trying to see if he's got a hinge in there. Do you have a hinge? Show it to me. I don't think he's got a hinge. Let me know in the comments below if he's got a hinge or not, but I don't see it. It's so deep into that coat, I can't see anything. The coat is removable. If you do want to take it off, you can take it off. He's just got a plain Jane body underneath. But you can take it off. I'm going to leave it on. I think it looks alright. But if you want the extra range of motion, it'll probably fix a lot of problems for you. But also the sculpting won't match the shirt, because the shirt is like this matte finish where the coat has this like paint detail going throughout the arms and the jacket to kind of match each other. So just let you know, he can do the splits well. Legs go forward, they do go back a little bit. Double jointed knees, good range of motion there. Does have an ankle hinge, which goes really good range of motion there, and a swivel, and no pivot or anything. But you don't, who cares about that with G.I. Joes? I actually prefer that they don't have a pivot, to be honest with you. A pivot, because what was it, that red suede shoed, as my good friend Trident would say, don't step my red suede shoes. The ankle pivot on that is just ruins the figure. He can barely stand. So that's I'm talking about the red Cobra Commander from the 2-pack with Shipwreck. Sorry, I'm like not explaining things properly. As far as size comparisons go, let me grab. Where is he? There we go. I got him. This is pretty much what they were looking for as far as an update for the both of these two. If I don't, hopefully I'll knock everything over. As far as an update, there is Snake Eyes. As you can see, he's much larger. Just get that out of the way. And then here we have Timber, and I actually think this is the better dog comparing the two. It looks so much better, I think. The head looks flat like a dog should. This looks narrow and very awkward. He's got weird eyes popping out of his head, where this one is I don't know. If this one had this one's paint job, it would be perfect, I think. But I don't know. I don't need this gimmick. They should just had this head sticking up, and then if you wanted to bring it down, you could, instead of having to press this to bring the head up. Should just brought the head up. He would look better like this. I'm pretty sure everyone would agree. Instead of him staring at the ground. But so maybe what I'll do is, if I have him, I'll just give him that Timber instead. But there's your comparison with the two, with the 25th anniversary and the updated version. So there you go. And if you wanted to, you could use actually the other version, the best version from Pursuit of Cobra with Timber, if you wanted to really do a proper comparison between the two, because he's not really wearing a coat. He's got a bandolier. But still, this is the only other Snake Eyes I have. I plan on getting the 50th anniversary 2-pack with Storm Shadow, but that's about it for Snake Eyes. I don't go gaga over Snake Eyes. It's just not, I don't know. He's not that big of a deal to me, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people like him, and that's fine. He's not my cup of tea, really. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Whatever. But this is a solid figure. I would say this coat really does hinder a lot on him. I do like the sheath. I do like his katana. He can hold it nicely. It looks good. There's some actual nice sculpting into the blade here, so it's not just like a generic katana here. It actually looks like unique to Snake Eyes here. Not sure if they reused it, though. They could have reused it for all I know. But looks pretty good. He stands properly. I'm definitely going to have him posed with these two instead of the G36, which you can't even hold, which kind of pisses me off. But so yeah, not the best dog. I'll be honest with you, not the best dog, and not the best gun either. Well, as I should say, not gun, but not the best way to hold his gun. He holds the Uzis much better. I think it fits the character a little bit better to holding the Uzis. But I don't know. Would I recommend this figure? Probably not, due to the other Pursuit of Cobra action figure, but I also can't recommend that figure because that figure's going for like $30. And I have a rule about spending over $30 unless it's like crucially rare with these action figures, with 3 3/4 inch action figures. I can't do $30. That's a bit too much. I have all this stuff underneath my nail. What is this? I was painting today. That's what it was. Anyway, I digress. I'm going way off topic here. I probably lost you. But I apologize. So I guess I wouldn't recommend this because, and I would just say wait for the 50th anniversary 2-pack to come out in November and pick that up. November of 2016, pick that up at Toys R Us, and maybe skip this guy. He's cool, don't get me wrong. Like, he's got good paint. He's got good articulation. His range of motion's a little bit, and Timber looks a little bit like he drank someone's some contaminated water and it deformed his head. I don't know. He can't two-hand his gun. That's a big poopy. And yeah, I don't know. Skip him if you can, and or get this timber instead if you can. And that's pretty much it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.